Welcome all to Throwback Thursday, a new series I'll be doing where I'll be simulating a race from the first race at the track that the Cup Series is going to that week. This week we have Dover, the 1970 Dover car set, and the Dover track. So let's see who's going to win 1970. And I'm sorry if I don't know these names. Like most of you, I'm sure I wasn't born before 1970. And starting on pole, I know that it's Bobby Allison in the 29, and the 71 of Isaac. I don't know first name. Green flag in the air. We're underway at Dover. 29, beat him off into turn 1. Still side by side in the middle of the field, but they're single file for the top 3. '27 of Davey Allison trying to clear the 22, and he will just do that. Now a 3-way breakaway for top 3. The 71 right on the back bumper to 29. Let's go right on with the 71. I'm sure they have good cameras back home. Top 3 is 29 of Bobby Allison, 71 of Bobby Isaac, and the 43, the King, Richard Petty. A little bit of a five-way battle for last. 24 of something Gordon. Not Jeff Gordon, obviously. .34 diving down to the inside of the 10, trying to clear him. He will not. Look back at the leaders. Still single file. Still 3 breakaway. 22 is broken away from the rest of the field, trying to catch the top 3. I just realized there's multiple driver names, so we'll just go off numbers because it looks like Bobby Allison is both in 1st and 4th. bumper to bumper traffic for 7th. 27, trying to get away from those three. The 43 starting to drop off from the top two. Looks like the 23 has the fastest lap of the race so far. Speaking of, it's 25 diving down to the inside. 23 a battle for 5th. Off of turn 4, the 23 trying to get that run and keep that position, but it looks like the 25 will get the advantage on the bottom. As the 72 will pass both of them, looks like. The 121 dead last. 22 is starting to catch him. Looks like he's trying to win this race. I mean, everyone is. So we might have a Bobby versus Bobby top 3 in a minute. The 29 starting to pull away now. 71 and 43 look like they're battling. .43 of Richard Petty diving down to the inside of Bobby Isaac. Side by side going down the back stretch. Now into 3 and 4. 43 looks like he's going to pull the 22 along with him as they cross the line to get 11 to go. .71 drops off a lot as the 22 now trying to pass the 43. This caused the 29 to run away with this thing. Battle between the 2 and the 40. The third, Bobby Allison, passing the 40. It's a train from 2nd to 4th, as the train might work as they're catching the 29. They just don't need they don't need to pass each other, and it should work, and they should catch the 29. Let's go to the helicopter camera, as I'm sure that's what they had in 1970 as well. as you can easily see that gap getting closed down as the 22 dive into inside the 43, doing what I said they don't need to do. Once again, that gap between second and first is getting larger because the second place cars are battling. Take a look deeper in the pack. As the gap between first and second has gotten as large as it's gotten all race, 9/10 of a second. Looks like the 22 of Bobby Allison's trying to catch the 29 of Bobby Allison. Cut it down to 8/10 that lap. As we have 3 laps to go. Two laps to go. 9/10 of a second is the gap between first and second. And the first is Bobby Allison, and second is Bobby Allison, and in third is Bobby Isaac. White flag sponsored by 1970. Looks like the 22 is not going to have enough. 29 coming down the back stretch for the final time. Through 3 and 4, Bobby Allison is going to win the 1974 Dover Throwback. Second is Bobby Allison. Third is Bobby Isaac. Fourth is Richard Petty. And fifth is Benny Parsons, I believe. You can look at the standings right there. And that's all for today. The NOFSRL Home Depot Pro Series will be out on Monday, and the next Throwback Thursday race will be out Thursday. See you next time. Bye.